guys, it's your girl Kylie J here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips and tricks that I use to ensure that I get the perfect wing liner every time. This is one of those things that practice makes perfect. Before I came across these steps that I do that help me, I had many times where my eyeliner just looked really wonky. It just didn't look right. The wing was too high, the wing was too low, the wing was too short, the wing was too long. So I figured I would put together this super quick video to give you guys some tips and hopefully it helps. I will also be including some clips and some pictures of things that you don't want to do, but we will get to that as we get to that point in the video. So without any further ado, let's get started. The first thing that you want to do is put your foundation on. I know there are lots of people out there who prefer to put their foundation on after they did their makeup, but I have noticed that if I do my eyes first and my winged liner and then I try and put on foundation, then I'm trying to get as close to the wing as I can with my sponge without actually getting the foundation on it, and I feel like it's more stress than what it's worth. So I personally recommend putting on your foundation first. The next thing you want to do is obviously choose your eyeliner pen. You want to start by placing one line that's extending from your waterline. It's very important to make sure that you are following your bottom waterline. It's also helpful if you add a piece of tape right here. I used to use tape a lot when I was practicing this, trying to get better at it. It serves as a really good guideline, and you literally just take the piece of tape, you stick it right there, then you can do that as well. But following your bottom waterline, coming straight out, is very important because it ensures that your wing is not too high nor is it too low. Next, you want to start at the tip of your wing and drag your pen the whole way down to your eyelid. This will create a straight line of consistent thickness, whereas if you would start at your lid and try and work your way up, it's very possible that you might not be going in, the straight enough line to get to the tip of your wing. So your eyeliner can get a little too thick in one spot, it can get too thin. If you completely miss the tip of your wing, it's possible that the tip can get too bulky, too thick, and you're gonna have to basically start over. And that was a lesson that I have learned the hard way, because I would always go from the bottom to the top, and it took me way longer than I like to admit before I realized that you go from the top to the bottom. Now that you have your line down here and your line up top, it looks like there's a little triangular gap. You just want to go ahead and fill that in. Super easy. Next, you just want to take your pen and line the whole rest of your eye to whatever thickness you desire. Then when you connect this line on your lid to your wing, you want to kind of like run it over so that it looks more like a swoosh, like a swooping motion, like you just did it once. Because if you would just do your wing here and then just go like this, it'll just look a lot smoother if you do it and then connect them together. I mean, if you prefer to have like, the wing here and then the line here, that's basically what it would look like. That's on you. These are just my tips for what I do. So yeah. Now you want to use makeup remover, whether it's a wipe or a Q-tip or anything, to fix up where your liner might have gotten a little wonky. Now's the part where I do any touch-ups that I might need. If there's a couple spots where I missed getting eyeliner, I'll go back over that. Sometimes I'll go back over my wing if I want it to be a little bit thicker or a little bit rounder. I'll go back over now and do that. Now the rest of these steps are totally optional. I'm just including it in my video because typically when I do a winged liner, this is what I do. Or I think it looks really pretty if you choose some mascara and like red lips and then you're done. I think that look is really pretty, and I do that sometimes, but that's not what I did for this video. This is what I did instead. I'm taking my favorite black eyeliner, lining the top and bottom of my waterlines. I feel like when doing this, it makes it even darker, and then sometimes I just feel like it looks a little bit silly if you don't line, depending what kind of look you're going for, because then you can see some of where your skin's at, like in between your eyelashes, and I just want And you want to make sure that if you were using a liquid or a gel liner, you want to make sure it's completely dry before you do this, or you can obviously mess up all that hard work that you just did. Now you want to add some mascara, and finally I am putting on some false lashes because I feel like, especially when I do a thicker liner like what I did today, I feel like it makes it look like I don't have any eyelashes, so I like to just put on a nice subtle pair of false lashes just so that I can see that they're there instead of thinking they're non-existent. And that is the end of today's video. I hope it was really helpful to you guys. I hope it was short, sweet, and to the point. This definitely takes time, practice, and patience. It's not something you can just rush through. But this is just typically the steps that I do when I'm doing my winged liner, and I have figured out that this works for me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed and found this video helpful, and if anything I said didn't make sense, because I'm sure something at some point didn't, feel free to leave any comments down below asking questions, or if you have any comments or tips for me to use so that I can improve, feel free to leave that down below. Other than that, I think that is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Become a part of my small little family and make sure you never miss a video with me. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, if you found it helpful, if you think you are going to give it a try. And I already told you guys to leave comments, but even if you feel like saying hi, drop a comment. Don't forget to share this video with your friends if you think that they can benefit from it too. And I can't wait to see all of your beautiful faces next time. Bye!